It looks like another beautiful day in Texas paradise. So I decide to start my morning with a walk around the cute little RV park we're staying at. It got its name, River Bend, because we're right along the Rio Grande River. After a lovely little walk, I stop and read my book at the pool, enjoying the sun, but Jeff comes and decides that it's time for us to go adventuring on our bikes. Today it's going to be 28, and so we decide to check a beach ride off our list.
Went to South Padre Island again for the day. Took the long way around, went by the road right along beside the border wall. Didn't see anybody jumping over. And along the way we found an oyster bar, which was pretty good.
We just drove by. Yeah, it looked like our kind of place. The waiter recommends Joey's Deluxe Seafood. It comes with oysters and shrimp and fish fillets, and we even get a thumbs up from Jeff.
So Karina said while this bike's driving here, I got to talk about why I bought a CVO ST. Mostly the power, a little bit of the suspension. There is a few glitches. I blew the right speaker on my stereo up and on this trip, and I've had a bunch of codes come up which I've been able to clear off and then keep riding it. But awesome bike otherwise, they got some glitches they gotta work out. For a $50,000-$60,000 motorcycle. It shouldn't really have glitches, but that's the reality of life with all these electronics on these things now. So Karina really wanted to go to Exit 5 on South Padre Island and take a picture with our bikes on the beach. That's the tide level. When we got to the gate, the guy looked at me and he said, "You can go out there if you want to, but I wouldn't take that motorcycle out there if I was you." So we changed our mind.
Instead, we head to the Sea Turtle Hospital and enjoy getting to know the residents. This is Poppy the loggerhead. She was rescued after a boat strike and suffered from bubble butt syndrome. And Jerry the Atlantic Green, who is the poster child for sea turtle awareness. He was even on the Johnny Carson and David Letterman shows.
Snub me.
Yeah. This was a cool exhibit that allowed you to put your hand in the mouth of a sea turtle, and it actually was so interesting. Look it! Nothing's gonna come out of there once they start chomping on it. Lastly, meet my favorite, Cowgirl. She survived a shark attack and now is very proficient with only 3 flippers. Next, we head into the nature center, and I've decided that I'm going to hold an alligator.
He's good. He might move around a little bit, but not too bad. You're gonna hold him between these 2 stripes where my fingers are. Alright, a little farther back, right there.
The handler encourages me to give Ozzy Osbourne a little kiss. Let's see how that turns out. Next, we head over to meet Big Padre, a monster of an alligator, and I'm not too worried as they tell me he won't feed again till May. See you later, alligator. We're off to the birding center. Here's a bird's eye view of the boardwalk. Come along with Jeff and I as we have a little fun.
It's nowhere. Maybe you could flush out the corncrake by doing its mating call? I don't know why a corncrake would make such a call 3 months after its rooting season, but I suppose it can't hurt to try.
Hold on. That call. That's the call a corncrake makes when it wants to root. I'll respond. This way.
Look, Raymond, is that a mating call of the yellow majestic warbler? Oh! Oh! karate bad.
Would have been great if it would have kicked his foot out right at that time. After a lot of fun, it's time to duck out and head back to Brownsville. I didn't start motorcycling till I was 48, and I'm telling you, I'm sure loving adventuring on our bikes. The Can-Am Spyder is the perfect bike for me. It's all the fun of motorcycling with none of the stress. It's such a great way to connect with my husband, and also a great way for me to connect with God. I often listen to worship music and pray along the way. En route home, we hit some traffic, but we finally arrived at the Texas Longhorn. We had some yummy warm bread out of the oven, and then we decided, like typical old people, to split a meal. We got steak and lobster and some delicious sides.
That's the perfect amount.
After a little teasing, Jeff agrees to split a caramel cheesecake with candied pecans.
So the stupid codes came back. I'm pretty sure it's a throttle position sensor, but managed to clear them, and they've been good so far since. Other than that, I blew my right speaker up playing my music too loud, but otherwise the bike's working good other than that. So time to put the bikes to bed for the night.
Not sure what tomorrow will bring, but it's always something interesting.